So while we're dealing with this nice government shutdown, because the Republicans decided they didn't want to negotiate with the Democrats and then flee Washington. Donald Trump is off golfing. I don't know what the fuck Mike Johnson is doing. And all the other fucking Republicans are all fucking off. While the Democrats are in town trying to set up meetings and try to get shit done. AOC is giving tours to school kids of the Capitol. Did you all know that? Like, y'all can bitch about who she is, but I think she's pretty much of an awesome person. MAGA is out there blaming everything on everybody and bitching about shit that has nothing really to do with anything. Like Bad Bunny playing the NFL halftime show. Can we talk about that for 1 second? Look, I don't really listen to Bad Bunny. I can't sit there and say that I've ever heard any of his music. I know who he is. I mean, I've seen him on WWE, which I don't understand. I saw him in Happy Gilmore 2, which was a very funny movie. And I know, like, he's a very popular artist, and I know he speaks Spanish in his music. I really just don't give two shits and a fuck who plays the halftime show. I barely ever watch it. I watched the one last year with Kendrick Lamar just because, he's a really good artist. But the fact that MAGA is so butthurt over the fact that Bad Bunny is playing the halftime show and Pam Bondi is talking about suing the NFL over it is ridiculous. Don't you think? I mean, they don't think. I don't think they think about anything. They just spurt out words because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They say deport them. But to where? Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. And by the proxy, he was born a U.S. citizen. He doesn't need a passport to get here. You stay out of this. So where the fuck are you going to deport him to? Back to Puerto Rico? Back to United States soil? That argument holds no water. But he doesn't speak English in his songs. We can't understand what he's saying. I thought that learning languages was a requirement in schools. I mean, I had to learn another language as a requirement for my bachelor's degree. I mean, I didn't take Spanish. I almost did. I've been working with Latinos and Spanish-speaking people for years. I understand enough Spanish to kind of get a hint. Like, I don't know. I took German. That shit was hard. I should have taken Spanish. But that's not the goddamn point. Bad Bunny said, learn Spanish. You can learn how to speak Spanish. Then you would understand my songs. Mr. Bunny, I'm sorry. That's not the issue. Unfortunately, the issue is fucking racism, buddy. It has nothing to do with the language you speak or the fact that you're a U.S. citizen. It has everything to do with the fact that you are not a cracker-ass, star-spangled, country fucking white boy. You don't look like them. You don't talk about America. You don't talk about their freedoms and their guns and their steaks and cheeseburgers. You're probably trans because you drink Bud Light or something. Fundamentally speaking, it has nothing to do with your language or where you're. It has nothing to do with that. It's about fucking racism. They don't give a fuck unless you're a white boy. But then if we start talking about diversity, then we're the racist ones. Because we don't want the fucking same country singers every goddamn year. We want diversity. That means we're not American. That's their argument. You also have to understand that these are the people that are afraid of trans people. They're transphobic. I don't understand that argument either. Because trans people are lovable. Like, I know a couple trans people, and they just want to be who they are. They're just them. And they're good people. They're not violent and weird, radical, leftist, Marxist, commo, fragment. They're just people. They want to be who they are. The fact that you're afraid of them says more about you than it does about them. They're fucking afraid of gay people. How the fuck are you afraid of gay people? Like, seriously? That's for another video. Xenophobic. They're fucking afraid of anybody who's not from this country. They took our jobs. You know, really, in all honesty, we aren't from this country. I am descendants of people that are not from here. I'm not Native American. They're the only people with real claim to this entire place. Did you know that? Or are you just trying to fool yourself? I mean, these people are fucking racist against black people, yet their fucking descendants stole black people to bring them here so they can hate them. Tell me how that makes sense. But their orange fucking dick-faced, turkey-necked, goddamn clown fucking Oompa Loompa leader tells them how to feel about everything, so they just drink that up like fucking Kool-Aid without sugar. Ugh. But these are the people that just so happen to love pedophiles. They're like, oh, we gotta protect the kids, but not if they're getting fucked by people. Why haven't we released the Epstein Files? Oh, because they shut down the government. Like, I don't like being a conspiracy theorist, but I really believe the only reason why the government got shut down was because of the Epstein Files. Like, we have another congresswoman from New Mexico who's a Democrat, and they refuse to swear her in, and she will be the 218th signature to force to vote on the Epstein Files. That coincides with the government shutdown. Like, look it up. It's not a fucking coincidence. Check that shit out. Well, in reality, Bad Bunny's whole thing, the only reason why they're upset is because he's not white. Facts, buddy, fact. I mean, the reason why the government shut down is because their leader, he don't want to get caught. I don't think he really gives a shit about anybody else. I think he just doesn't want to get caught himself. There's a lot going on right now, people. I could talk for hours about this bullshit. But I just wanted to cover this little shit right now. And this is just like the couple days that we just had. I mean, it's Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday. And I think a whole new array of shit's about to happen again. Like, what the fuck? But this has been my goddamn TED Talk. I'm glad you came. And I hope that y'all have a fucking wonderful week.